Hey guys, I'm Seraphim. This week I'm going to be talking about a very commonly experienced sign or symptom of awakening, if you can call it that, and that is seeing the number 1111 or 111 or any repeating number one sequence of this sort a lot, seemingly everywhere. This is something that many people who are awakening experience. So today I'm going to talk about what it means, why it happens, and how it relates to your spiritual awakening journey. 1111. It is perhaps the number for spiritual awakening. It seems like everyone who begins a spiritual path eventually starts seeing this number anywhere and everywhere. So why is that happening? What does it mean? And what does it have to do with our spiritual path? The first thing I want to say about 1111 is actually just about the number 1. We need to break it down and look at the individual parts. 1111 is the repeating number sequence, number 1. 1 is a paradox. For us, we think of 1 as being singular, one thing, and yet we also associate the concept of 1 with unity or oneness. We are all one. So for us, the number 1 is actually both the singular and also the full multitude containing all things in that beautiful oneness. As we move through our awakening, we begin to see things as they really are. Now, most people start a spiritual awakening process because they're seeking greater harmony or peace around their emotional well-being. And while spirituality absolutely does help us heal and can help us find greater peace around our lives, there are two sides to this coin. So on the one hand, we may be waking up to some very challenging realities. The truth is, we are painfully out of alignment on a collective level, so much so we are destroying the very earth that gives us life and sustains us. We are not upholding our highest and best good individually or collectively. This can be super disheartening. Also seeing all of the thinly veiled conspiracy and greed and feeling somewhat powerless to actually make any changes. That can also be really discouraging. On the other hand, we get to actually see, experience, and reconnect with the magic that's actually in the world. So this part is exciting. This part is empowering and thrilling. We begin to recognize that we are powerful architects of our own life path. Our free will allows us so much room to create the life that we actually desire. Synchronicities come in to confirm this new sense of empowerment, and we feel liberated and excited and rejuvenated, and we want to step forward and begin consciously creating now within the illusion that we came here to experience. So 1111 is like a signpost from your guides, from your higher self, from spirit, to remind you that you are this potent and powerful co-creator. And I also like to say that it is an invitation to take responsibility for your role as a co-creator of this beautiful illusion that we are experiencing. First and foremost, the message that 1111 carries for us is that we create our own reality. And so it's a reminder when we notice 1111 to use our thoughts in support of that which we wish to manifest. So the next time you notice 1111, I recommend that you pause. Bring your awareness to the thoughts you were thinking as you noticed 1111. Are those thoughts in alignment with that which you want to create for your future? If not, it's an opportunity to recalibrate and to shift your focus back to that which you do wish to manifest, that which is going to be much more in alignment with a desirable outcome for you. The number 1 resonates with potential. It is initiatory, or the beginning. Your awakening is the beginning of your spiritual path. Awakening is a process. Through that path, you will encounter many new understandings and new experiences, and these may lead to new paths for you. 1111 is like a signpost, and one that tells you you are standing at a powerful point of initiation, and one that will lead to many new beginnings for you. The number 1 also represents oneness or the interconnectedness of all things. And in that sense, it calls up our divinity. We are all one, that oneness is absolutely connected or associated with how we perceive the divine. We can see it as universal energy, source energy, God, doesn't matter what name you call it by. Oneness connects us all, and that oneness is associated with how we perceive divinity. You can interchange the two. Divinity is associated with oneness. They are almost the same thing. And so the number 1 is a powerful reminder that you are a piece of that divine, that you hold that divinity within you, both individually and as part of the collective divine. The number 1111 resonates with this energy of creation, manifestation, new beginnings, and divinity. It's a call to remember your role as a cosmic co-creator and a request for you to take your place as a conscious co-creator. I said before, to take responsibility in a meaningful and deliberate way of that which you bring to the collective manifestation. I want to say also that we all have challenging emotions and thoughts. So please do not feel that you need to admonish yourself if you were thinking something negative at the moment that you noticed 1111. The idea is to pause and then choose if we want to redirect. It's also a reminder from Spirit that we write the script. So if we're experiencing something right now that we don't necessarily love, we have the power to shift and change that. Really, it's an encouragement from Spirit and a reminder that we're on a spiritual path, Spirit's with us, synchronicities are with us, and we can shift our focus if we choose to. We also choose which energy we feed. Remember, too, that it is vital that you honor your emotions. We don't want to be turning away from difficult emotions. We're already probably in resistance to them, and that makes it more challenging to begin with. So honor your emotions, let yourself feel what you need to feel, but pay attention to what energy it is you're feeding with your thoughts. If you're seeing 1111, know that your guides, your higher self, and Spirit support your awakening process. You've embarked upon a journey that's going to bring you many new beginnings, but you have the power to decide what those new beginnings are going to look like and where they may take you. It's also a call for you to take on your role and take responsibility as a conscious co-creator of this illusion, which we came here to experience. And finally, it is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, of both your divinity and of your singularity. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this week's video helpful. If so, please hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. If you'd like to book a personalized session with me or learn more about my tarot or eye-gazing practice, you can visit tarotbyseraphim.ca. And to join the Empowered Empath Facebook group, you want to visit Tarot by Seraphim on Facebook. But I will link to all that good stuff in the description below. Thank you so much, blessings, and I shall see you next week.